He moved to the mainland and bought one place to stay. And then one day he went, tried to rent them out. And then he became one real investor man.
Hey everybody, this is Lane with the Simple Passive Cash Flow Podcast. Got a letter from the Indianapolis Business and Neighborhood Services, and I got a violation for a revised code of the Consolidated City of Indianapolis and Marion County. I guess one of my tenants was putting an inoperable vehicle on private property, and therefore I, as the owner, got assessed this fine. Originally got the violation on March 8th, and then this past week I got the second notice, which they assessed a $50 fine. So this happens quite frequently. I had a few times on Atlanta property where the city or county or whoever it is, they assess fines to me because things like there's trash in the front yard. In that one instance, the bus stop was right next to my property at a corner, and therefore a lot of people taking the bus were tossing trash into my home's yard, and therefore there was a lot of trash there. So the way I usually address these, I have a conversation with my property manager, and I tell them, hey, like, you guys need to go out there, and you guys need to get this in order. And I kind of put it out there to say that if I get fined, I mean, it's pretty much the property manager's fault, and they should be able to burden any of these fines. I mean, I don't think you need to have it in writing, but I think you should have a good understanding with your property manager that it is your expectation of them to figure out what the cause of this problem is and to fix it. It's a little scary getting these violations because they say, you know, in a 12-month period, if you get this again, you might go to jail, you might get a $2,500 fine on this particular one. I think that the city just wants you to have a good property and not have any issues. So in conclusion, just make sure you talk with your property manager, and this stuff happens from time to time. On Monday, April 3rd, 2017 at 6 a.m., I'm going to be opening the kimono and getting naked, and I'm hosting a free webinar showing my 2017 results from my 10 single-family home portfolio. I know all you real estate investors out there are crazy about taxes at this time, and I'm going to show you several things that you guys are going to see through this webinar. First, I'm going to show how I use Excel to track each property's performance per the Schedule E. The way I do it is I keep each column separate, and each column corresponds to that line on the Schedule E. You can see how I track overhead, like meals and other fun purchases like my beloved Apple AirPods. What metrics I keep track of, like return on investment, return on capital, return on equity. How much money I made last year. Yep, I'll add up all the money I made last year and you'll see it on this nice cool graph. My average returns on my rentals were. How many properties actually lost money. And just wanted to let you guys know that this may never be seen again. I don't know if I'll be releasing this record to the public for obvious reasons, so this may be the only chance for you to see this. And this is only available for those who have signed up for the Hui Deal Pipeline Club. And to go on that, go on simplepassivecashflow.com and go to the networking tab and you're going to click on the Hui Deal Pipeline Club link. And you're going to have to answer a few investor questions and what you're looking for. If you need a link to that, just send me an email at lane@simplepassivecashflow.com and I can send you a link from there. But once you're on that deal list, I'll start sending you deals and you'll get an invite to this webinar on Monday. Not being one of the big boys in investing quite yet, aka the accredited investor in the eyes of the SEC, it's tough to find good options for investing. But then I started investing in the American Home Preservation or AHP Fund, which is crowdfunding the mortgage crisis in America. The fund collaborates with existing homeowners to keep them in their homes. It's a way to make great returns while feeling good about making a social impact. After investing myself in the fund, it was awesome when they approached me to become an advertiser of the company. You can start investing with as little as $100, and if you want the free Burn Zone book, please send me an email to lane@simplepassivecashflow.com. Also, I've been doing some reorganizing of the website. I've been making several things like a spreadsheet that has all the podcasts and all the topics, so it'd be a good starting point, which you guys can share with your friends who are looking to get into real estate. And some of you guys have been asking me for single-family home portfolio advice, and how to get turnkey rentals. And I can help you guys get turnkey rentals too. I've actually helped probably about 5 to 6 of you guys out there with your first turnkey rental purchase. A few other things that I've been working on is the 30-day quick start guide to getting your first rental, and the 60-day jumpstart guide, which comes after the 30 days to take you to the next level in your portfolio. Another thing I've been working on and I've been seeing lately is a lot of 8, 10-plex, smaller apartment complexes that aren't really big enough to syndicate. I've been kind of thinking that they're pretty dang good investments, and if any of you guys are interested in partnering on these deals, where I can bring in my knowledge and I can operate the deal, and you guys want to come in and get a piece of the action, shoot me an email at lane@simplepassivecashflow, and make sure you sign up for that Hui Deal Pipeline Club, and let me know if you're interested in this kind of partnership opportunity. Alright, we'll see you guys next time, and make sure you guys share this with your friends via Facebook and like simplepassivecashflow.com. Alright, bye! This website offers very general information concerning real estate for investment purposes. Every investor situation is unique. Always seek the services of licensed third-party appraisers and inspectors to verify the value and condition of any property you intend to purchase. Use the services of professional title and escrow companies and licensed tax, investment, and or legal advisor before relying on any information contained herein. Information is not guaranteed, as in every investment there is risk. The content found here is just my opinion, and things change, and I reserve the right to change my mind. Above all else, do your own analysis and think for yourself, because in the end, you are the only person who is going to look out for your best interests.